So yes, hello everyone. Welcome to a new workshop from our program. My name is Marinella, I'm a visual artist, and today we are going to do an amazing painting of a underwater scene. Yeah, it will be in acrylic, and we're gonna paint on canvas. If you don't have, it's fine. You can do on a paper. After each workshop, I'm sending another email with feedbacks. Thank you so much for everyone who sent their feedbacks, good or bad. Please just tell us what you think about the workshops. I really liked one of the feedbacks. They said, please more crafts and less painting. It was so funny. So what I'm trying to do, guys, is to have like one day of crafts, one day of painting, so you can learn and enjoy in the same time. So today we are going to draw a person diving, and we're going to focus on painting bubbles. So we're going to learn how to paint very realistic bubbles. Let me show you the materials that we need for today's workshop. Okay, so I have a canvas. My canvas, it is A3. However, you can have it smaller. A4 is not a must, the dimensions. We need pencils. We need rubber, water, yeah, to mix, to clean your brushes. Brush set doesn't have to be like this, but just brushes. Try to have like different dimensions for your brushes. You're gonna need big brushes, small brushes. You'll need the plate to mix the colors, yeah. So please, everyone, to be easy to follow the workshop, pin this video, and yeah, let's get started. The pencil that I'm using, if you have a set of pencils, I'm using a H or HB. Yeah, so it is entirely up to you, but this medium pencil is the best. Okay, so let's start drawing. The position of the canvas or your paper, it has to be vertical or portrait. Yeah. So we're going to start, first of all, the picture is going to be on the website. So for further reference, you can look there. Underwater scene acrylic painting. Okay, so let's start drawing the face first. So in the middle of our paper or canvas, we're going to draw a circle, not that big, just a medium size circle. If you remember from our previous workshops who attended, to do a perfect circle, try to very softly touch your paper and do several lines, yeah, until you reach to the shape, a perfect shape, yeah. Once you are happy with your shape, you can press a little bit more the pencil. Yeah, so you can define your shape. So in the middle of the canvas, yeah, the canvas might not fit in the entire screen, but it is in the middle there. Yeah. So this will be the face. Yeah. Now inside the circle, we are going to draw the face features. So I'm going to start first of all with the main outlines, yeah, of the face. So on the side, if you can make like this a wavy line, yeah, on both sides. Yeah. The top line is going to be the forehead. Yeah. Now, the bottom of this circle is going to be the chin of the person. So the head of the person is bended backwards, yeah? So we will see the chin a little bit up. So I'm gonna do another wavy line, how we've done on the sides, yeah? And now I'm gonna rub out the other lines, yeah, from the circle, yeah? Okay, so these are the main outlines of the face. Drawing on canvas is slightly more difficult than drawing on paper. It's very difficult to rub out the lines. So it's good to have a precise line when you draw on the canvas. Yeah. So this is our face. The outlines look like an apple or a pear. Yeah, but I will show you to look at the end like a proper face. Okay, let's draw the eyes. So in between these two, yeah, lines, there will be the eyes. The eyes are closed, so there will be just, yeah, two horizontal line. Just a little bit if you can make them round. Very, very, very slightly round. And make them a little bit thicker, so just make a double line. Yeah? Little bit on a side from the eyelashes. And another line on top of this, slightly smaller. Just bring it more closer to the camera. The eyebrows will be try to make them more round, yeah, than the eyes. So more round. Yeah. The same, quite thicker. Make a thick line for the eyebrows. Yeah. Now the funny part is going to be the nose. Yeah. So we are gonna see the person from here, from down. Yeah. So the nose, we are gonna see like a perfect triangle. Yeah. The top of the triangle is going to be in between the eyes. Make the corners of the triangle round. Yeah. Yeah. So perfect triangle for the nose. We can see the nostrils, you know. Yeah. I know it looks like a piggy nose, but this is, if you look from someone's nose, looking from down, literally looks like this, yeah? No, it's funny, yeah? Just here, the sides of the nose, two lines from the sides, yeah? And the lips. So the mouth is slightly open. So first of all, I'm gonna start with the middle, yeah? Without the lips, just the middle lines, yeah, from the inside the mouth. So slightly open, and then we do the lips. Yeah. And the chin. Yeah. Just bring it more closer to the camera so you guys can see. If you want, you can do a little bit of shading inside the mouth, so you know that here we'll have dark shade inside the nostrils, yeah, inside the nose, yeah. Yeah, okay. We're gonna, the ears will be a little bit down as well, yeah. So in here, we're gonna see a little bit from the ears, yeah. I know it's difficult, might be difficult for some of you guys, but it's a good practice, you know, it's good to try. It will be something new probably for most of you. Now the neck will be quite long, yeah, because the person has the head tilted backwards, yeah. So we're gonna start the neck, yeah, from here, yeah, and the same, yeah, from the other side. I'm gonna move towards the shoulders, yeah, and then the hands. I'm not gonna finish completely the person. I'll just stop at the shoulders, yeah. Yeah. The neck will have a little bit more thickness, so another extra line in a shape of a V. Yeah, actually a little bit longer. And then the bones from the, I think these ones are called collarbone, if I'm not wrong, or the shoulder bone. I'm not sure. Yeah. So double line, yeah, for the bones. So you feel that is the bone structure. So this was the face. We have finished the face, and which was the most difficult part of our drawing. The next one is going to be the hair. So the person is diving, she's inside the water. So the hair will be, you know, upwards. Yeah, it's not going downwards. How normal we have the hair is going to be upwards. So all the yeah, we're gonna draw like this wavy lines going upwards. Yeah, so we feel that the person is inside the water. Yeah, just wavy lines, yeah, around the head, starting from the neck, yeah, from here, from the neck, yeah. So we're going to do the same on both sides. Yeah. So you have the feeling the person is in the water diving, yeah. Yeah. Now I'm going to draw a big bubble that is coming out of the mouth, yeah. So starting from the mouth with two vertical lines. Yeah, I hope you can see, yeah, the lines. Brilliant. Yeah. And then there will be a round line for the first bubble. Yeah. And then it's going to go towards a bigger one, a bigger bubble. So it's like the person is gasping for air. So you know when sometimes when you are in the water, you take out the oxygen out of your bodies in the shape of a bubble. Try to have it symmetrical, yeah, on both sides. And pretty much this is the drawing. How easy was that? I hope you guys find it easy. Hopefully not too difficult, not too challenging, though it is a difficult drawing. Yeah. And now I'm just going to play around and make many other bubbles. Yeah. So just circles, yeah, randomly. Where is the hair? Or on the background as well. Not that many, because you still need to paint all of this. It might be difficult. Make them different sizes, big, small. Yeah. So mostly, you know, when you jump in the water, you make many bubbles around you, yeah? So we're gonna have all these bubbles into our drawing. Yeah, and this will bring, you know, a nice feeling of our painting. So in the background now, I'm gonna fill in with bubbles of different sizes, bigger, smaller, and yeah. I'm just going to rub out what is behind this bubble, yeah, the one that's coming out from the mouth. I'm gonna rub out that part of the nose, yeah. Brilliant. So yeah, I'll leave it just a few minutes if you need to finish the bubbles, and then we're going to start painting. So as I mentioned, I'm going to focus more on the painting the bubbles. And if you have time, we'll work on the face and hair. The background, you can do it just by yourself, a pure blue, yeah? So yeah, just a few minutes for you guys to do more bubbles. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Have a tissue around you. Yeah, my hands are already so messy. Your brushes as well. You need to clean your brushes. Yeah. So let's start with our paints. So as I mentioned, I hope you guys have acrylic paints. Yeah, we need this kind of paste. Yeah, and not watercolor. Yeah. So either in a set of small tubes or medium tubes. Yeah, yeah, I can see, guys. Yeah, yeah, I see. Yeah, I can see. Well done. Or bigger one, as long as it's written acrylic. Well done, guys. Yeah, Lisa, the same. Yeah, Farnaz is acrylic. Yeah,
Yes,
looks
it's
like glass. It
acrylic.
looks like glass painting.
No, it's acrylic.
Brilliant. Yes. Okay. So the first color, if you guys can put on your plate, is going to be, if you have more shades of blue, use all of them. So put all the shades that you have. We need many, many shades of blue, white, and red for beginning. Yeah. Okay. The first thing that we need to do, I'm going to take my lightest shade, the lightest shade of blue that I have, and I'm gonna take a little bit from the white, yeah, and I'm going to mix them. So I should have a light shade of blue. For this, what I'm going to do now, try to have a medium size brush, can be flat or round, is entirely up to you. I usually work more with flat brushes. I like the brush strokes, yeah, more from the flat brush, yeah. So mix, mix, mix until you have a nice color in there. And what we're going to do, we're going to outline our bubbles. Yeah, so first of all, just make an outline. So go around the pencil, yeah, your pencil line, yeah. So this is the first step. If, for example, my white is not that strong, and for this reason, I might use 2 layers. So once I finish this outline, I might go with another layer of light blue. With more quality paints you guys have, much better results you'll get in your painting. And I'm going to go the same with all the bubbles. Yeah. So you see, because I have a flat brush, I can work out very easily the outline. So this is one of the secret why I'm using flat brush. It's not a perfect line. Anyway, it's fine because it will be, you know, so many other colors around. So it will look nice. Yeah. So outline all the bubbles. If you're working on a canvas, just make sure your color is runny enough so you cover properly the canvas, yeah? So don't leave, you know, the white gaps in between the colors. I'll show you, I don't know if you guys can see. I'll just try to bring it. Yeah, so here I didn't have enough color. Yeah, so now I have to do another layer. Yeah, it's just another layer. And one more time, I'm gonna do another layer on the main bubble. Yeah. Already looks nice. I'm quite happy. Yeah. So now it's very important when we paint bubbles from where the light is coming. Obviously at the bottom of the sea, ocean or anything is dark and the light comes from the top. So on top of our each bubble, we should have some spots of light. So first of all, I'm going to make some lines with round lines on top with this light blue. And I'm gonna do the same on each bubble. The tiny ones, you can do just a spot only on top of each bubble, yeah? So this should make us understand that the light is coming from the top, yeah? Okay. And now this, whatever is left over, I'm just going to mix it more with water so I can have a very, very, very light blue. Very light blue. So I'm gonna make more shades of this on top of our bubble. Yeah, yeah. If you notice, done even more shades. I hope you guys can see it. Yeah, it's like in between here. I've done this light blue, and I'm going to do the same with the rest of the bubbles. So it doesn't have to be perfect stroke, perfect dimension, perfect thickness or something of the brush stroke, as long as it's round. It has to take the shape of your bubble. So your brush, it has to go like round movements as is the shape of the bubble. And this will give us the 3D effect. Yeah. Now, what is specific to bubbles as well is that being shiny, they capture reflections. So in this big one, we're gonna do the reflections from the face. If you have the chance to see the picture, you'll see that the girl's face is covered in shades of pink, purple, and red. So I'm just going to reflect this into my bubble. So I'm going to take, oh, I need to put more white. I'm going to take a little bit from the red and I'll mix with the white until you get a nice pink shade. If you just don't like pink, just add a little bit blue and make it purple. Yeah. So we have here the face, and the colors from the face will be reflected into the bubble. So here at the bottom of the bubble, we're going to make these reflections. So the same round movements of your brush. Yeah. For the reflection. Mine is too light. I'm just going to add a little bit more red. It's way too light. Yeah, that is much better. Yeah. So we need the reflections from the face. Now you see these bubbles from this side, they'll get the reflection from the face here. So the red will go on this side of the bubble, yeah? So just a round stroke of this dark pink or purple. So it's very important, the light, reflections, yeah, all these things. Now this bubbles from here, if the face is here, so the colors will move on this side. So all this part, yeah, of the bubbles close to the face will get the pink reflections. Brilliant. So in my plate, I have two shades of blue, dark blue and this medium blue. So I'm gonna take from the medium blue, just purely without mixing. And I'm gonna work on my bubble, yeah, around the pink. So should be at the bottom, yeah, of the bubble. This is the, so now we start building up the shadows. Yeah, the shadow of the bubble. Yeah. So the same, just one or two strokes in the big one, and then this one's at the bottom of each of them. I think one stroke should be enough. Round, yeah, round brush strokes, yeah. Round movements, yeah. Around the, I mean, close to the pin. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and the last step, the proper shadows. So the darkness, the pure darkness is going to be inside the bubble, and now I'm going to use the dark shade of blue. If you don't have many shades of blue, just mix yours with a little bit of black, just a little bit. Yeah, not too dark, because if it's pure black, then it's not gonna look like a bubble. Yeah. So I'm going to work now in the middle of the bubbles with this dark shade. The same, always use the brush in circular movements. Yes, so it's round, round, round. Yeah, strokes on your brush. Yeah. So wherever there are white gaps, just cover with dark, dark blue. Don't worry if you don't, you're not working the same time, and if you are behind. We will have the recording these sessions, and they will be on YouTube, so you can watch there in your time and finish your work. Yeah, but just to have your main idea. Brilliant. So I already feel it's not finished, but I feel like I want to take the bubbles out of there. Yeah. So this is the feeling that you need to give when you're doing a painting. So yeah, just gonna apply a little bit more. Yeah. Just a few brush strokes with the dark blue. I'm just going to show you. Yeah. So now at the bottom of the this big bubble, just gonna make another round with the dark blue just to get more 3D effect. Yeah. Yeah. The same in this one. These ones I'm just gonna leave them, they're quite nice. And the last step, drawing our bubbles, I'm gonna take a little bit slightly bigger brush. If you guys have a flat one, would be amazing. If not, it's fine, but just slightly bigger. And I'm using a number 12 flat brush. So I'm gonna dab a little bit in the water, and I'm going to take pure white. Yeah, mix, even if it's a proper, I mean, pure color, without mixing with others, still try to mix it, you know, with the water until you get a little bit runny consistency, yeah, of your paint. Yeah, so you see, still I'm mixing until I'm quite comfortable with the color that I have. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply pure white reflections on my bubble. Yeah, my white, as I mentioned, is not that strong, so probably you guys won't see that much. Just randomly short strokes of white. Even in this dark blue, you can have, so sorry you can't see mine, is because my white is not that good. Yeah, so just randomly use some white strokes, yeah, in your bubbles for the reflection. So see, it brings more 3D effect, makes it more realistic. Yeah. And yes, I'm going to stop because I don't want to do too much on the bubbles, because then they'll lose this freshness of, you know, spontaneous colors. So I think I'm going to carry on with the face. Yeah, that will be good. So I'll carry on with the face. With a dark blue, I'm gonna make the eyes. Yeah, a little bit from the eyelashes. Inside the mouth, yeah, the dark blue. The nose, the nostrils. Eyebrows. Now I really want to do the hair as well. So the hair is going to be the darkest color in our work. I don't want to make it pure black. So what I'm going to do, so only if you have these colors, guys, if not, it's fine. So I'm going to use dark blue mixed with purple and a little touch of black. If you don't have purple, add a little bit red and then in the blue and then a little bit black. Yeah, so we should have a dark shade of blue. So don't make it too dark, too black. Only as a dark shade of blue. I'm really sorry in the camera, I definitely, you guys can't see the shades. So I have here a nice mix of purple and blue. So now I'm going to work on my hair. Yeah, let me bring, I'm hoping, yeah. So there is a nice dark blue. Yeah. So you can play around with this shade. For example, add a little bit lighter blue, add a little bit pure purple, you know, so make different shades in the hair. The same, whatever is underwater, it is capturing the reflection from the water. So it's getting very colorful. If you know, guys, the movie Finding Nemo, um, how colorful it was, you know, all the corals and the fish and everything. So they capture the colorful environment from under the water. Yeah. The same, I'm using a medium flat brush because I can cover very quickly my surface, yeah. And for the extreme details thing, you do need a smaller brush, but otherwise I'm using the flat one. Yeah. So just use wavy lines on your hair. So as I mentioned, use different shades of blue, dark, medium, purple. Try to avoid the pure black. Very nicely go around the um, around your bubbles. Now you really have to be very careful. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a very nice picture, you know, very refreshing. Gives a nice feeling of, oh, I need to go swimming. Yeah. So yeah, you can't see my shades of blue, but I can assure you that there are many different shades in there. Yeah. So you see, once we painted around the bubbles, the contrast is really bringing the bubbles to life. Yeah. So very gently, and if pay very much attention to the outlines of the bubbles. Yeah, they are a perfect shape, so it has to be there a perfect outline. Yeah. So how quickly I finished the hair, even though my canvas was quite big, because I'm using this flat brush, I cover straight away, you know, large areas of this canvas. Yeah. As I mentioned, the bubbles capture the reflection of the colors, what is around them. Because I have a very dark hair, it's like I'm feeling that it needs a little bit dark into my bubble. So just at the bottom, where are the shadows, I'm gonna make just a few, yeah, strokes of this dark blue or purple. Yeah, just a few strokes. Yeah. Obviously, I didn't pay attention that much to the outline because I was doing a little bit in a rush. But even after your colors will get dry, you have to go for another layer around the bubble. Yeah, so it gets the perfect roundness. Yeah. Okay, we have a few minutes left, so I'm going to work on the face. First thing I'm going to take from my light blue. Mine is almost dried, so I need to make, I'll have to make another one. So blue mixed with white. Yeah, we'll need a very light shade of blue. Yeah, and this will be the reflections of light on the face. So now the colors of the face is not going to be the skin color, because you are, if you see, even if you put your hand in the water, the colors are changing. So it's not going to be anymore the skin color, it's going to be the reflections of the blue from the water. Yeah, so on top of the nose is going to be this light blue. Yeah. So on top of the nose. On top of the eyebrows. The same, I'm using flat brush. It covers easily. Yeah. Okay. Go around the nose. Around the mouth. And you can stop just there. Now the chin, just like a half circle with this light blue. And just the sides of the face with the same color. Around the hair, just go with this color a little bit into the hair. So it's like you'll blend a little bit, yeah, the shades of the skin of the face, you know, from the face into the hair. Yeah, and the same on the other side of the face with light blue. If it's okay for everyone, I think I'll give an extra 5 minutes because we started slightly late. It was completely my fault because of, I mean, it wasn't my fault, it was the internet's fault. Yeah. Now I'm going to work with the pink, the same pink that we used for the bubble. So the same pink. And we're going to have this pink reflections on the face, the bottom, yeah, where is the chin. Yeah, we'll go around the chin. I know might be, probably you won't be able to see clearly my colors. Hope you can see, guys. A little bit the same pink on the ears. Yeah. Just because I have this color, I'm gonna add a little bit more red into my pink. And this will be half of this of the neck of this color. Then I'm going to blend this dark pink into the light blue. So I'm going to apply the light blue on the neck. And then I'm going to blend the two layers, one into each other. So they're still wet, both of them, and it will be easy to blend, yeah, the layers. So just go with the light blue over the dark pink, and the colors will blend by themselves. Yeah. Now, on the cheeks, what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix my pink with the light blue, and I should get a nice purple shade. So should be a light purple. So red mixed with blue and a little bit white makes purple. So you should get a light purple. Yeah. Make sure that still is the shade is different than your pink, yeah? So it shouldn't be the same, so a little bit different. And uh, use this color for the cheeks. Yeah. And I need to blend this color in the rest. So I'm just cleaning the brush from the rest of the color. Yeah. And with this clean brush, I'm trying to blend, yeah, this purple into the rest of the colors because it's still wet. Yeah. So it is, I can blend it easily. Yeah. So you see, nicely blend. Yeah. Okay. Same purple, I'm going to do sorry, I just want to make more. On top of the eyes, the same purple. Yeah. A little bit under the eyebrows. Yeah. Half of the lips, the top one and the bottom one. And the bottom of the ears. And the rest of the face is going to be the medium shade of blue. So it's so not the dark blue, yeah, a little bit the lightest one. So with this color, you can cover the rest of the face. I'm going to work very quickly because I need to blend this shade into the rest of the colors. So while it's wet, yeah, I can blend it easily. Okay, and do this the same on the nose, the same dark blue. And now quickly I'm going to clean my brush and blend, yeah, this blue into the rest of the colors. So one of the magic things about this is because I use the flat brush. The flat brush really brings nice strokes in your painting. Um, I will even say much more nicer than if you use a round brush. So if you want this kind of quite a bold type of painting where you can see the brush strokes, the flat ones are the best. If your type of painting is very realistic, detailed, then indeed you need to use the round one. But for a quick painting and quite effective is the flat brush. So how nicely we have the reflections on the face. After this is finished, dried out, you can add white, pure white reflections on the face, just there and there. So you make it look more realistic. Just follow the picture. Sorry, the lips, the rest is pink. And yeah, sorry, I forgot, under the lips is the same, this blue. Yeah. And then the same. Always clean your brush with a tissue or wipe, because too much water on the brush might destroy the painting. Yeah, so you need to control the amount of water from the brush as well. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, guys, this session. Is really the same. It was a really relaxing session, thinking about summer, diving, swimming, and all this. I'll follow up with an email for your reviews. If you enjoyed, what would you like more? Tell us any good or bad. We don't mind. We want to hear your reviews. And send us emails of your work, guys. If you finish it, please let us know. I'll try my best. Oh, thank you so much for the comments, guys. Oh, I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I want to see your paintings, guys. Send me the email or tag us on social media and I'll be able to send a reply. If I haven't sent yet to some of you, definitely I will. And yes, I hope I'll see you tomorrow for the last workshop. We are going to work on abstract landscape. Brilliant. I hope you guys had a nice time and I'll see you next time. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the nice comments. Bye. Bye, everyone.